Ethics. Morals and ethics, morals and ethics. That's why I'm here. Because certain people have zero self-control. There's medication for that. That's why somebody in fucking Edmonton manipulated me so that I would come back here. Because there is medication for that. That is neither here nor there. I'm back here for a specific reason. By the by, I don't have anxiety, but you sure as shit do. Only apparently I do more currently now than before. Because this is why this whole thing was designed to begin with. Certainly into a lot of trouble, mind you. I'm not the bad guy. You people know this, and yet this continues because you cannot get a handle on your own desires and impulses. Integrating the shadow self for a long term can have dastardly effects on who you are as individuals, because essentially you're giving into nothing but self and instant gratification. And as this happens long term, promiscuity, fattening foods, drugs with drain cleaner in it will have dastardly and shitty effects on your mental acumen, your fat ass, and your psyche. Oh boy! And rather than go to meetings and run an honest program, I've once again been corralled back to this shithole of a city so that I can lend you my friendly face as a mask, so that you can get a handle on your more animalistic impulses. Somebody in fucking Edmonton was talking to one of you folks, and I'm guessing he got to see some nudie pics or something, because he was very quick in telling me that I was a good guy and to get back here. And that's never good in one of those places, because the good guy thing is something that every single one of those motherfuckers wants to emulate toot sweet, so that they can either be better criminals, more hidden, or cheat, not have to do any of the work that I've done, and make their way out onto the street or into normal society again, where they'll go try for about 3 weeks, fail, and be right back to where they started, because they don't have the know-how to keep this up. Whereas I do, I've done the work, therefore it's actually factual, not fictional, and it's not some makeshift fucking apparatus done after somebody else, but this is me in a nutshell. I love you, Selena. And whatever you wish of me, I will give you. Just know that I would have done it 1,000 times over. You had but to ask. I've missed you uncontrollably from the past little while. And as I said, I'm able to do my thing and talk to you sporadically. Makes no difference. You're still the one for me. And as somebody else said, they're going to do things their way, and they're going to get this out of me so that certain people can have more fruitful and beneficial lives and not be caught up in their basic animalistic urges. But like I said, you had but to ask, and I would have given this to you, no problems. And you got to have boundaries, darling. You got to be able to say no. You got to be able to look at a situation and discern as to whether or not it's healthy for you or not. And that whole obsessive sexual bullshit is Cheryl's, not yours. So you really need to think about that as you move forward. And perhaps it would do you some good to say goodbye to her permanently. But you're not going to do that because you see some benefit in all this shit. And you're probably working for her, as she's the one that's probably started this new organized crime movement in town. But I'm telling you this straight up and flat out. She's not healthy. Neither is he. I love them both, but they're not fucking healthy. They're not good. They're out for what is best for them. And if you get in the way of that, or they see something contradicting to what you want or what's in your own best interest, sure as the sun rises and the sun sets to the east, they will do what's in their best interest each and every fucking time, including selling you to the fucking Chinese. So I'm telling you this straight up and flat out, she's not fucking healthy. And you might seriously want to think about telling her goodbye. Like I said, love them both. I accept the fact that she can only go so far and do so much emotionally. I dig her, and I dig her on a basic, friendly, familial level. But you've got to realize they're out for their own best interests, and they're not out. I mean, if they see something they want that's contradictory to what's best for you, they'll go get what they want. And I've been told that relationship was not the way I thought it was. Everything I've seen for the past little while, up to and including your mental condition currently, tells me that was fucking wrong. And the fact that she was making alliances with Sean, Don, Ted, and Tony tell me that was completely not, I was not that off base. So it might behoove you to tell her fuck off and goodbye. And you know, I dig her on a familial tip, and I dig him too. The guy's been helpful, and I'll give him that much, and he's straight up not a bad dude. I feel at least there's part of him that's not a bad dude, but he's also done things that are unforgivable and very immoral. And it might behoove you just to tell them both goodbye and to possibly find a new vocation. You're caught up in these situations because of the people that you associate with. Identity is a societal construct, and unfortunately for you, you are surrounding yourself with particular people in this society that are not very reputable. And to that end, you are getting caught in situations that are detrimental to your self-esteem, your mental health and welfare. And when it comes to drugs, your acumen, you're pissing away your fucking smarts. I would never do that, and I urge you to reconsider and to try to go get some help. I want to help you. I want to help you. Please let me help you. The drugs, the high that you get for all the 20 minutes is not fucking worth it. It's not. It's just the trade-off, the long-term side effects. It's not fucking worth it. I love you. And this is coming with all the love in my heart. And Cheryl, I swear, quit therapy. Please, quit therapy if you're going to continue to hang out on my fucking YouTube channel. Quit fucking therapy, because it's aggravating the shit out of me. I love you, Selena. I'm not the enemy. I'm not the guy that's out to hurt you or to cause you harm or anything else. I love you. I worship the ground you walk on.